dawn. By the time everyone is up, I'm long gone. Headed up the road on my morning drive. Get to work and clock in by 5. Working in the factories and out in the sun, turning it out and getting it done. I know where I come from, and I know what I am. Working hard for my money, being a blue-collar man. I take care of my family, and I do what I can. I'm proud to be a blue-collar man. We come from the backwoods where life is easy and free. The city life ain't got nothing for me. Got an old truck, it gets me where I gotta go. And there's a few ladies round here looking for a redneck Romeo. I like to hunt and like to fish for me and mine. Doing it for myself suits me just fine. But we come from the country, can't you see? Georgia, the Carolinas, and the hills of Tennessee. Rolling up in our big boy toys with the red dirt boys.
Sometimes it's hard to find the words to tell you how I feel, that the thing between us is all too real. I often go too far, and other times not enough, and the words I say come out too rough.
It's hard to love a man who doesn't understand. Sometimes a woman needs more than just the touch of your hand. I'm not perfect, I never claim to be. I just need someone who will love and listen to me.
Do you love me the way I want you to? Do you love me in all the things you say and do? Do you love me, darling, tell me true? Do you love me? Yes, I do.
Walking down old Broadway, all the clubs look the same. People singing in Nashville, trying to make a name. They took down the Ernest Tubb sign, along with Loretta Lynn, where for decades the Midnight Jamboree had always been. No more George and Tammy or steel guitars, no Merle or Waylon being played at the bars. Know your cheating heart, or it's goodbye time. What's happened to Nashville is a downright crime. From arriving to the circle on the opera floor, country ain't country anymore. Out at the mud pit or down at the bar, out in the woods where the wild things are, riding a Harley or driving a truck, catching a fish or skinning a buck. Daisy Dukes and skin-tight jeans, never afraid to say exactly what she means. They're the best in the world. Gotta get myself a dirty girl. honky-tonk peeling back a PBR label. She leaned over and fixed her sleeve. I liked watching her sitting there, but I loved it more watching her leave. Cowboy boots and a short tight skirt, the kind that makes a country boy hurt. She looked at me and gave me a wink. My mind went blank, couldn't even think. She knew she was a country cutie out on the dance floor, shaking that boot scooting booty. I've never been a good man, but not for lack of trying. They say I'm rough around the edges, I've done everything just short of dying. But today my heart got broken and my life went off the rails. She's gone this time for good, but who the hell can tell? I've been washing away her memory with the Bible and a bottle, one shot at a time and a verse or two. Drinking and praying, wondering what to do. But until I figure it out, my friends got my back, just sitting here drinking with Jesus and Jack. Smoking my last cigarette, they're bad for you, they say. I just sit back and smile, I'm gonna die from something anyway. Riding a Harley or driving my car, having a drink or two down at the bar. My body is getting heavy, my hair is getting thin. Hell, in this world there is no way to win. I'd like to think in all my years and all the bridges I've burned, that there's a thing or two that I've learned. You can't keep running from failure and every little mistake. Making changes in my life is a hard habit to break. There is a barroom just on the outside of town, where I spent many a night putting the whiskey down. Over there in the corner was an old jukebox that played our favorite melodies. Now it's just for playing all my faded memories. By the bar is my favorite stool, where I used to watch the bands. Now it's just a place for a fool who let love slip through his hands. I hit beat 14 and played a love song about love when it was new, and it spoke of the things that we always used to do. G21 was a hurting song, all about a love gone wrong. So I walk over and put another $1 in, and let that old jukebox take me back to the way it was back then. Out on the farm, cruising the neighborhoods, I got friends from the city to the old backwoods. From our 4x4 trucks to our Cadillac Escalade, me and my rowdy friends got it made in the shade. So head to the river or the block party downtown. I'm sure I can find some friends out and hanging around.
let go. I haven't always been there for you, that much I know.
Sometimes all the things I wanted to say to you don't always come out the way I want them to.
You mean everything to me, I just wanted you to know it. You were always in my heart, although I don't always show it.
I know you love me, and I love you,
but sometimes loving one another seems hard to do.
it's more than a feeling,
More than a touch, to let me know you love me and show me how much.
so if you love me the way you say you do,
You reach for me and baby I'll reach for you.
together we will find love again and get back to the way it used to be.
Me loving you and you loving me. Don't let it end and say goodbye to yesterday. Let's hold each other tight and say what we need to say. Let's give our love one more try and never have to say goodbye.
The Black Mountain calls us her story, a tale of old. Black dust rising from her caverns of coal. Machines dig deep what was once done by hand to give birth to a nation and power to the land, like his father and his father before him. His mining gear in tow, deep into the mountain they go. A miner goes under to a hole of dark and dust, just to keep the lights burning for us and give us heat from the winter's cold. Down deep in the mountain of coal, there is not a soul that can be finer. God bless the American coal miner. Life goes on, no matter how we feel. What our hearts want to believe and what is real. Holding each other, just me and you, making love the whole night through. Then you went and took it all away, and all I can say is I used to be someone you loved. I thought I was someone who mattered. Now my heart is breaking till it has shattered. But I wouldn't give to have what we had back then. Put the pieces of my broken heart back together again. Looking outside my window, sky's dark and gray. It's been cloudy here ever since you went away. The wind keeps blowing, I can hear its lonely whine. It keeps reminding me of a time when you were mine. Storms rolling in, lightning in the air. Memories fill my mind of the love we once shared. Waiting by the telephone, but no one is calling. Just another lonely night, listening to the rain keep falling. Let me tell you a story about a girl dressed in red. Sexy little thing from her toes to her head. Long, long legs, where do I even begin? The face of an angel and a body made for sin. Ruby red lips and a Jezebel smile. Country girl grace with the city girl style. She was baptized in the river, washed in that dirty water, went under a saint and rose up the devil's daughter. She is no committee, we've all heard the names, and she leads all the men she feeds, Father toward the flame. So if she is the object of your desire, just remember you get burned playing with fire. Out on the town on our first date, a warm summer night, it was getting late. I'll walk you slowly to your front door. I leaned in for a goodnight kiss, wondering how it could ever be better than this. I hadn't felt this way since I don't know when. Then she turned to me and asked me to come in. Tell me I'm not dreaming, tell me it's all true. Me right here, right now, being with you, hoping to be your lover and not just a friend. Tell me I'm not dreaming, and if I am, don't let it in. Take down your long blonde hair and just let it fall. We can talk all night long, or we don't have to say anything at all. Your sweet red lips pressed against mine, I can taste your kiss of strawberry wine. Lovers embrace, nothing more needs said. You reach for my hand and lead me to the bed. That old Carolina moon shines through the window. It sparkles in your hair. I can't help but be amazed at the beautiful girl lying there. Promises in the dark, wishing them to all come true. That old Carolina moon shining just for me and you. And a lonely highway, driving away from here. My past left behind me as I shift into gear. Black top before me, the lines on this old road fade into the sun, leaving behind my memories of where I had first begun. The dark rider keeps on riding, he stays the course. Dark rider, keep riding, riding your dark horse. Heading towards your tomorrow and running from yesterday. Dark rider, keep riding to find a better day. There's a half-empty bottle on the table from drinking your memory away. Remembering all the things I didn't do and all the things I didn't say. Watching the sun rise and set again, passing away the time with a few lonely tears and a little salt and lime. My friends all asked me to go out on the town, but it's just not the same without you around. I'm drinking your memory away, one shot at a time, day by day. One day on the liquor, the next day a few beers. Finding it hard to see through all my falling tears. Trying hard to figure out why you couldn't stay. I'm just sitting here drinking your memory away. All of our friends and family, the ones we hold dear, gather all around us, even the ones who couldn't be here. I remember the day when we first met, not knowing our future, not knowing love just yet. The days turned to weeks and months into years. We shared in each other's laughter, wiped away each other's tears. I've waited a lifetime for these words to be said, the vows we made as I be wed. A ring placed on our fingers, a symbol of a love so true. On our wedding day, as we say I do.